I want to start out by thanking a lot of people that really, if it weren't for, I wouldn't be standing here today. First and foremost, I want to thank my best friend, my husband, Carlos, my two little girls who are at home right now. I'm sure asleep, or should be asleep. I also want to thank Stephanie Blaize-Hopkins, who is, I'm not sure if she's still here.
I'm here.
You are here, there you are. So Stephanie Blaize-Hopkins is the person who got me to join SPJ in the first place. Several years ago, she reached out to me as the president of the Greater Los Angeles chapter of SPJ. They had just suddenly lost one of their board members who had passed away unexpectedly. And she asked me if I might want to join the organization. And at the time, I had hesitated to join SPJ because I didn't really see a lot of people who looked like me as part of the organization. But I thought it was important, instead of complaining about that, to be the change that I wanted to see in the organization. So I took her up on the offer, I joined the board, I quickly rose to the ranks, vice president and president, and we were able to accomplish so much together as a board. So I want to thank her for introducing me to SPJ, to encouraging me to join, because without Stephanie Blaize-Hopkins, you wouldn't see me standing here right now. So thank you so much, Stephanie. I also want to thank my SPJLA family. I think the second that I joined and shared with them my hesitations of joining the board, almost immediately they said, you know what, you're right. We need to make way for more diversity on our board. We had several very long-term board members step down to make way for other diverse board members to have a seat at the table and voice. And I will forever be grateful to all of them and all of the work that we've been able to accomplish together, including getting a bill passed in the state of California to protect press freedoms of journalists who are covering protest on the ground. I also want to thank Rebecca Aguilar. She is the one who actually encouraged me to run for vice president of the Society of Professional Journalists. And I'll be honest with you, when she approached me and said, you know, I think you can do this. I think you can be a future president of SPJ. I told her she was crazy. I said, what are you talking about? And it took me a couple of months to really think about it, to bounce it off my best friend, my husband, Carlos. And he said, you can do this. You have my support. Go get them. And so I am forever grateful for her for encouraging me to run, for encouraging me to be the leader that she saw in me when I didn't see it in myself. I also want to thank my colleagues from Santa Monica College who are here today, who flew all the way from LA to support me, Sharon Obsatz and Gerard Burkhart. Thank you guys for your support. I also want to thank all of the members of SPJ who entrusted me and voted for me to be able to lead this organization. It means more to me than you will ever know. And I also want to thank all of the SPJ headquarters staff. All of you guys work so tirelessly to ensure that the vision of our society is always at the forefront, to make sure that we have the documents, the services, and all of the opportunities that we provide for our members. You make sure those happen on a daily basis. So I want to thank Lou, I want to thank Rod, I want to thank Zoe, I want to thank, who else is here right now that I am missing? Karen, for an amazing performance. I want to thank Kim. I want to thank Jennifer Royer, who is at home recovering right now. Did I miss anybody? Billy O'Keefe. I want to thank all of you. Crystal O'Keefe, thank you. I want to thank all of you for the hard work that you've put in over the years, because without you, we don't have a society. One thing that I want to say, and this is so important to me, I am my ancestors' wildest dream. If I consider everything my ancestors have been through throughout history, I should not be standing here. And that is never lost on me. So when I get these opportunities, it's important that I can be impactful, that I can make a difference, and that I can be a champion for others. Because if I'm not doing those things, I'm dishonoring their legacy. So I am grateful and humbled by this opportunity. And I want to say this. It is no secret that we are facing some challenging times right now. But I will tell you this. We have a strategic plan that we are going to move forward with. And the important thing is we are committed as a society board and a foundation board to work together to get us through this difficult time. We as SPJ are stronger together. And if we work together, we can get through anything. We can get on the other side of these challenges and come out better for it. I believe our best days are ahead of us. And I think it's important to understand that we did not get here overnight, and we're not going to come out of this overnight. But I can tell you this, I have no intention of being the last president of SPJ. My ultimate goal is to leave this organization better off than I found it. And I will work hard to ensure that's exactly what I do during my term. Our industry right now is at a crossroads. It's not a secret. We have to lead. We have to build coalitions that affect real change. We have to ensure the sustainability of our industry. Because if we go, democracy is not far behind. We have to get back to our mission of advocacy. We have to get back to meeting with lawmakers to influence policy that will protect journalists and our industry. We have to show members what they are getting out of their membership with our organization. We have to make sure that they understand what being a part of this great organization really means. That means that we have to provide more consistent programming. We have to bolster communities and chapters. We have to build coalitions with like-minded journalism organizations. We have to educate the public about what it is we do and why it's so important. And we have to execute on a comprehensive development strategy that will ensure the longevity of SPJ. Now, how do we do this? As I look at every single person in this room, I know that every single one of us wants this organization to succeed. We all have a different way of showing it, but that is the goal of all of us. We have to focus more on the things that unite us and less on the things that divide us. We have to trust that we all have SPJ's best interest at heart, and we all have to trust each other. Together, we can do mighty things, and it's what the moment calls for. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to answer the call. So I thank you all so much for coming here tonight. I thank you all so much for your dedication and your service to the society. And I believe our best days are yet to come.
It's a wrap. Thanks for coming tonight. Let's go celebrate.